Toad.
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 It's called a toad.
A towed vehicle is called a toad?
Yeah, it's, well, in the industry, it's called a toad.
Oh, okay. We are back in Maryland after a really exciting week. We've been looking for an RV for a while, and you've been looking on RV Trader. We just went down, we picked it up.
Yep.
And
we went and,
we have it! It's here. It is here. I mean, for us, it's more than we thought we were gonna have. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to show you guys inside. I mean, even when we walked in, when we originally saw it for the very first time, just the width and the slide outs out, it just felt so much more room, and especially living in it full time with a toddler.
Yeah.
And I also have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It
she
just
won't
felt
once we move in.
It just felt really spacious, and it felt right.
Yeah.
So we are actually headed on our first trip next week.
Yep.
We want to do slight modifications because it's a lot nicer than we originally thought we were gonna get, where we thought we'd do like a whole renovation.
We're gonna do a few
we
things
just want
to
it
just
to
personalize
look,
it
look a little bit more like home in our aesthetic and our own personal style, because we're trying to get on the road full time in 2 months. So we've got a 2017 Holiday Rambler that Cade named Road Rambler, so that's why I said Road Rambler. So this is Road Rambler, 2017
Holiday Rambler,
6,000 miles.
Yep,
right?
It's a Vacationer 36H. Had under 6,000 miles on it. It's only 3 years old. It's very well taken care of. I mean, it's dang near brand new. So we feel like we found a really nice
a gem,
diamond in the rough, if you will. So yeah, we should just go ahead and
let's do it.
Go do the tour.
Welcome to our new home. Walking into the front of the coach. What I love about these chairs is they are the swivel kind. So once they swivel around, this becomes really just one big living area. Here is the kitchen, the living room, the dining room. No, really, this is just one big open space, which is great for the cooking, entertaining, playing, having people come visit, which is great. We've got the two chairs that spin. This is a love seat that turns into a bed. We actually haven't used it yet or even pulled it out. We'll check that out, I don't know, maybe in the next week when we're on the road. And then the dining area, which also turns into a bed. In the kitchen, we have a stovetop and an oven, and then a microwave that are all separate versus just one, and would be your convection oven. Double sinks. One thing here, I do think this storage is a little tiny, so we'll have to get pretty creative with that. We've got, this is pretty much the pantry. So where you will be shopping like 1 week at a time. I do like though that we have the residential fridge, and that means that we can have a lot of fresh food, a lot of fresh meat, vegetables, and keep our drinks nice and cold. So we'll put, as much as we possibly can in there, and then here as well. We've got some storage here, which is really nice. Right now, we aren't sure where we're gonna put everything, but both sides open up here, and we've got a bunch of storage. These are all storage here. What was really nice about the sellers is they gave us everything. They had thought they were going to retire and chose not to, so they were kind of done with all of it. So we got, which is great for next week too, we got all of their plates and their cabinetry, like kitchenware, and all the things that they previously had, and we'll decide if we keep it or if we change it to something that we prefer, but at least for our first trip next week, we will definitely be using it. So I think we have 6 TVs.
6 TVs, one over the cab area. We've got the main one here in the living room. There's one in the master, which you'll see in a minute. There's one each in each of the bunk beds. And then there's one on the outside for the outdoor entertainment system. We also have a super cool fireplace, which is basically a space heater, but it's also got a cool fireplace glow to it.
Yeah, that'll be really nice in the fall and winter months.
Yeah, not right now.
So we come back here. Yeah, not right now. We come back here, and this is essentially Cade's room. And what's really nice is it is actually a room. There are these, what are these called? Fold away,
Pocket
slide
doors.
away, pocket doors. So if we're all hanging out here, or if somebody wants to take a nap or rest, we can easily close that pocket door. And then there's also one that closes off from the master. So he literally has his own space. And then here we have a half bath, which is really pretty spacious. We've got cabinets all the way across the fuse boxes in here too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of cabinet space here, and then cabinet space below, and the toilet. Cade's really excited about his bunk beds, which was the only criteria we had for getting any sort of RV was it had to have bunk beds for Cade. So here's our master. Again, we've got the pocket door that could close if needed. I'm really excited about all the living space in here. We have dressers, or essentially a dresser. This will probably be where Spencer keeps most of his clothes. And we'll probably give Cade one drawer. We're still trying to figure out where we'll keep everything. And then this is my area. Right now I'm not sure exactly what's in here. Like I said, the sellers gave us some of their stuff. So, but I'll have this wardrobe, and I'm trying to figure out, do I keep it hanging or do I make some shelves in here as well? There's storage under the bed. I think that's pretty standard. And we have 2 cabinets up top as well. And then in the bathroom, the sink in the bathroom is a little bit small, I think, but Spencer doesn't mind it. We have a shower, which has a little seat. And that's great because Cade's used to taking a bath right now, and he'll have to learn how to take a shower. There's a hookup for laundry here. Right now there isn't a washer dryer combo, but we've got some storage. We are going to look into having a washer and dryer, which would go here.
Yep, because that's going to be essential for us as we
I mean, the thing is, do
across
we
the
invest
country.
in the washer and dryer, and then we're able to really self-sustain our common life things? I don't know how to say this, but like, we have a family of 3 with a toddler. He can get messy sometimes. We do a lot of laundry. Would we rather pay and invest to have the washer and dryer with us, or take the time to go to the laundromats? And I think we are leaning towards the washer and dryer, but we're not quite sure yet.
We'll just have to see.
So that's the tour. But we're really, really, really excited. As we said, we're gonna take our first trip next week, give this a little test run. It's gonna be our home for at least a year. This is we've been planning for this for a while. This is just such an exciting moment. Like, all the plans, all of the hard work, all of the saving, all of the researching you've done, and all the things that go into this. And you might be watching this and think, oh my gosh, how do they do that? Like, that's why we really want to share this with you, because it didn't just happen overnight. We've been planning this for months. We've been researching.
It's a huge lifestyle change, and one that a few years ago we didn't expect to be making. So when we did decide last year that this was going to be our path, there was a lot that went into figuring out how to really take what for us was a stationary life to now we're going to live everywhere. Yeah. It sounds kind of simple, like you buy a vehicle and you just drive around and you live in it. But like, there's so much that goes into it, and that's a lot of the stuff that we're going to be sharing with you, and hopefully inspiring you to find that thing that's yours, that you want to go after. Because I will say that as we started telling people this is what we were going to do, a lot of people, friends and family, would say, oh, that sounds cool. I wouldn't do it, but it sounds cool for you guys. And so what we want is to help you figure out what it is you would do and go after that. Because this is the thing we wanted to do for now. And we're going after it. And once we figure out what the next thing is, we're gonna go after it.
We have
But
to go
that's
outside.
what we're all about. And that is the tour of our 2017 Holiday Rambler Vacationer 36H.